Hello, I'm so happy I got a hold of you. Welcome back to another exciting episode of LT Showcase. For week 3, we are delving into the Zelda ripoff known as Neutopia. Now, is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? I don't like the original Zelda. I hear this is a lot like the original Zelda. Let's find out.
There's a lot of games out there, some of which you've never even heard of. That's where I come in. I'm Lucious T. I've been playing games since the age of 2, and I have no life.
This is Retroactive.
I love me some Zelda clones. Neutopia has been high on my list of games to play for years, but once again, I had no way to play it. Or you could just emulate it. Now I can with my TurboGrafx 16 Mini. It's literally an emulation box. You could have done the same thing on your PC years ago. Well, after playing it, yup, it's a Zelda clone, and not a very good one, sadly. You attack a la the original Zelda straight in front of you, but unlike the original Zelda, there are a lot of hitbox issues. Stuff like enemies hitting you through walls and hitting you when you're not even near them. Now, you get a fire attack early on in the game, which becomes a far better attack than your sword for most of the game, honestly. Instead of having an overworld with dungeons littered throughout, you have 4 overworlds, each with a different theme. And then hidden within are 2 dungeons. In each dungeon, you will find either a sword, shield, or armor upgrade. And sometimes to enter said dungeon, you will need to find an item in the overworld, like the boots, ladder, or the fire spell.
They're boring. You gotta learn how to do reviews. Yo, bitches, it's Jen. I'm here to review something called Neutopia. Alright? Neutopia is a game that I saw my husband play on some console that had games on it. And I don't even know if he really liked it. But he's making a video with some screen capture that he did instead of spending time with me. So, do I think you should play it? Not if you have a wife. Do I think that you should?
You come across bombs, but the walls you blow up do not stay blown up. Though if I recall, Zelda 1 works this way too. The fire spell does more damage the more health you have, and is unlimited. So it's a neat play on the full health sword strike from Zelda. But because you have no magic meter, you can just spam it endlessly, making it a far better attack, as it's a ranged attack than your sword. Now once you get enough health, the fire spell turns into a fire eruption spell. I honestly prefer the fire orb that you get at the original, so sometimes getting damaged was a better strategy because I found this a better way to attack enemies. But the more damage you take, the less powerful it gets, so it's always a catch-22. Now enemies usually drop money, though they do have a chance to drop return wings, a magic ring, health, and bombs. The return wings take you back to your last save house, the magic ring will downgrade the room of enemies you're in, the wizards turn into these slugs that have a high chance to drop the ring, so it's pretty nice. Now health and bombs, which you need, usually don't drop that often, especially the health. I think I saw maybe 10 health drops the entirety of the game. And sadly, there's no fairies, so the health potions you can pick up and buy are very, very important. Health potions can only be purchased or very rarely found. Depending on which overworld you're in, the vendors will sell things at different prices. A potion is 200 gold in land, but 500 in sky. So just go to the land area and buy the potions, that's what I did. Now you may think there is no punishment for dying as you just respawn at your save house. However, you lose half your money, just like Dragon Warrior. I'm really starting to hate that mechanic. Now the first half of the game starts out pretty fun, but the game world lacks the fun of even the NES Zelda. You constantly come across villagers in the secrets you uncover, which just isn't that enjoyable. Burning all the areas, burning down this and that. You think you're going to uncover something, and usually it's just a townsperson telling you some random bullshit you don't really care to know. Every once in a while you'll come across a lady that heals you, but then it becomes a slog of constantly going back to the lady that heals you, which I just didn't enjoy after the first 4 hours of the game. The fire spell is just way too damn useful. Even the end credit run through of the game is guilty of that, as the fire spell is overused there as well. Bosses have too much health. I thought the dragon boss would never die. The crab boss can only be hit when his eyes are white, which he won't even do unless you're standing in just the right spot. And the golden flying skull boss, oh, forget about it. He is terrible. I ended up using a walkthrough to beat the last 3 dungeons, as I was over the game by that point and would have quit playing it had it not been for this video. Time for some Lucious metrics. Sense of satisfaction. Little. This literally felt like a poor man's Zelda. The world maps were not fun to explore. Some things like finding the damn slippers were so unbelievably obtuse that I wanted to quit right then and there. And the boss fights were either annoying or too easy. Replay value? None. I don't even want to play the sequel now. Worth picking up? No. Go buy Zelda instead.
Wife's met. How much time did this take away from me? All of it. How much money did this take? All of it. Ryan Seacrest, out.
Neutopia looked like a good time, and it was for a little bit. However, it quickly became apparent that while it may have 4 overworlds, they probably should have just focused on 1. I give this my Lucious T recommendation of skip it. And there you have it. That's it for this week, guys. You know, I probably could have given this a play it. I actually originally gave it a play it in my scripting, but I just can't recommend it. I didn't enjoy it. Play Zelda. Play Zelda. I don't even like the original. Play that. Anyways, it was fun to play, cool to check out, but yeah, just another dud, especially after last week's Rondo of Blood. Hopefully we can end it on a high note next week. Spoilers, we probably won't. But anyways, as a reminder, I release a new video every Tuesday. Let me know if I should play the sequel, because I don't really want to. It's been so nice getting a hold of you guys. Take care.